Damn, brother.
You got this shit.
Follows.
No.
So fucking good. I used this music for The Bunker. The Bunker's first trailer.
BeastModeBattles.com. No intro. Round one.
Fire.
I said
it's an intro. That's sick.
Yeah.
We should watch it sometime.
He's gonna kill me, dude. He's gonna fucking kill me.
Let's watch Random vs. Cali Smoov.
Okay, alright. Okay. I'm kind of down to watch that too because
we watch SM vs. Pigsty.
What? I'm sure we have.
Yeah.
Let's see.
God damn. This looks like the awkward first date where this thumbnail where bro's going in for the kiss and the girl's like, I don't know, I don't move that fast. You know what I mean?
It's kind of what happened. That's exactly what happened. Alright, we'll watch this because it's short, sweet, to the point. RBE, RIP. No, I'm just joking. But ARP, salute to ARP. He's been doing these full circle battles with myself. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that he gives me, and I can do whatever I want with these, which is fucking awesome. I'm grateful in battle rap in general that it allows me to do this, but like him in particular, he's always instilled a lot of trust in my vision. Like for example, if I'm like, we need to, let's rent these like anamorphic lenses for these battles, and he's like, cool, let's do it.
He's all, so you can CGI the battlers turning into animals.
I'm like, yeah, totally. Tigers. Anamorphic. That's amazing, dude. That's hilarious. But yeah, full circle. It's a concept that me and ARP kind of came up with, and I'm glad that people are responding well to this. Really heavy on the production aspect of it. Cali Smoov, Random. This battle actually got booked by myself, Random, and Cali Smoov. ARP had this card as just like 3 battles. It was Clips and Jag, Verb, Ill Will, Young Ill, Saga. And then I just hit up Random and I was like, do you want to get on this? Like maybe we could just do an extra battle, because I kind of always try to make sure that Random gets looks, because I feel like he's very underutilized in the battle rap league world. I feel like he's not getting used a lot, and he's so fucking good. Same with Smoov though too. I think Smoov is the same way in a way that's really unfortunate, because he won Bags and Bodies. He fucking won the whole show. He's really fucking good. He's battled Geechee, he's battled Rum, he's battled Diz. And I still feel like people aren't like apt to book him. Even on the season, he had like some of the best battles of the King of the Dot season. Battle Pass, fire battle. Battle Reverse Live, fire battle. Battle Source, fire battle. Like he never slouches. So I was really, really hyped to get these guys both in front of this production. Yeah, let's watch this dramatic shit.
Yo, why does Random look like the dude who like Curious George's caretaker? The man in the yellow hat.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the yellow hat.
Amazing,
but
dude.
LA, we in here?
How many people are here?
Not too many. Like I think it was kind of annoying because it's like the venue capped it at 50. They're like, there can't be more than 50 people or we're gonna charge you. So I was like going around with a list, like, okay, are you on the guest list? But there wasn't 50 people there. I think like maybe 25, 30 maybe, being generous.
This shit looks sick as hell.
Avo, you my dog. But this the type of shit that'll make us enemies. When I told you for a couple thousand, I pull up and battle somebody random, I ain't think you take me literally. Like, who the fuck is this? I just went viral in 3 countries, won a tournament, and it's the place y'all giving me? Well, you know an investment, they say it never go out of business, right? The graveyard industry, chainsaws with the keys, Ray Charles with the keys, show up with grenade bombs, shit'll look like napalm in the streets, aim on lemon squeeze. Glock got COVID-19, cause once it hit random, days off instantly. This geek be on Facebook wearing tie-dye, throwing peace signs and shit. You dress like a hippie, I get dressed with a piece on my hip. Y'all think Rand Savage and how you get a movement this way? Oh, you a hippie? They got different type of grooves in LA. Or let the Dom moves get involved. Boy! Oh, you a hippie? They got different type of grooves in LA. Or let the Dom moves get involved. Hulk Hogan, how they split his jaw. Or you'll see a couple niggas throw a crip across your face like Crispin Wall. Scratch. It's different. Scratch that.
Yeah.
Long distance. It's different. Scratch that. Long distance when I hit him. Perfect aim on a K with a Mysterio mask since it came with a ray. Bang. They giving dude love. I'm trying to turn the whole mankind against homie. Y'all like him because he got personality. Mine split like Mick Foley. Big 40, anesthesia, cause you'll randomly get shot. But the left hook, narcolepsy, is sleep random on the spot. This is the most random we could have got. This is the most random we could have got. It's an oxymoron in my eye.
3 rounds. Yeah.
We could have got.
2 minutes.
This is the most random we could have got. It's an oxymoron in my eyes. I'm battling a nobody named Random on an event that's a surprise. I'm in a lose-lose here. He hella basic. Erase him. Have detectives sketching faces. Family looking like this can't be random. You're right. It was premeditated. Had body parts. Boy, I do this.
That's crazy.
Had body parts being mailed back. Packages getting sewn up. Cold word Latino plug. Get his throat cut. Cartel ties. Have ransom civic notes up. You from New Mexico? Well, I got family in the old one. And that's the difference.
Stop rapping like that.
And that's the difference from when niggas put that up in they bars and the feeling when you hear a nigga that's really cut from the claw. Smooth, nigga.
Cali Smoov, man.
Yeah, that shit was gas.
He's so dope.
I like
man.
how motherfuckers can just rap too, man.
In this setting?
That's why I like this type
For
of
sure.
setting.
It is dope. It is.
I'll be a dangerous bull in a setting like this.
Yeah, you know, we got you.
I don't gotta fucking.
We gotta get you in there.
for you lames. Catch up.
Catch up. Come on. That's why Verb is like hella good in here. Verb and Ill Will is another one that's. Oh, and Young Ill did so good in this event. He did fucking phenomenal.
You battled Saga?
Yeah. Saga did great too, but Young Ill was fucking in rare form.
All right. All right. I'm not here to lecture on the streets like it isn't tough. How tight the grip is tucked, trapping knives to get a buck, or what it felt like when that knife was getting stuck, sliced up in his gut. Cali, I have no doubt the life you're living's rough. But what you don't know about me is I don't give a fuck. You a chewed up, dime a dozen bubblegum chump. How we wanna front tough. I am one of one scruff, coast across Cali. This is 101 stuff. Coaching without a crowd since they need private lessons.
Coast across Cali,
Cali
101 stuff. Yeah, and it's 101, like
Yeah.
first class, you know, or like, you know what I mean, the introductory course.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's a clean
that's
double.
good.
Coast
Yeah.
and it's goes to the Cali coast too.
Yeah,
Woo!
super fire.
That's a really clean double all the way through.
Bubblegum chump, how we wanna front tough. I am one of one, scruff, coast across Cali. This is 101 stuff. Coaching without a crowd since he need private lessons. Countdown, I'm leaving Earth, T-7. I'm known for being cool, but if he try aggression, these punches polish smooth till I can see my reflection. So don't get it twisted thinking I'm some Jesus pacifist. I'm here to beat his ass at this. Thinks he's giving me the shot. Well, this will be his last assist since half these leagues are masochists just hurting themselves working with these diva actresses when any random book and open doors with these secret passages. Watch me tattoo his gut, get cut with a buck knife. See if masochists just hurting themselves working with these diva actresses when any random book and open doors with these secret passages. Watch me tattoo his gut, get cut with a buck knife. See if this wannabe Pac can stomach the thug life. Trying to be like his idol, getting buried today. Lieutenant Dan, I wish he died if he gets carried away. Cause you've been living off the Cali name, leeching real vets, headline glory. Save the song and dance, all your best lines corny. Nobody wants to hear your little West Side story. You haven't done as much as Diz, Geechee, Day, Dumb Thesaurus. Not even trying to hate. Cali, you're not top 5 in your state. You can't beat past Danny B-Dot, Caustic Frack. There must have been a mistake. Cali, you're not top 10 in your state. You're not as good as Sat, Los, Flex, QP, or competing with Saint. I mean, Cali, you're not even top. Man, shit, I could list 15 more reasons you're not seen as a great. Stuck in a mindset you can't seem to escape with the ego at stake. I'm hard to deny, you're easy to hate. Always greedy to take a bigger piece of the cake, but never cleaning your plate. A debatable with big T is your biggest achievement to date. My battles aren't debatable, because I don't have battles I feel the need to debate. And that's my problem with this name you've been so eager to make. Claiming he's Cali, but clearly that allegiance is fake. I guarantee the scene wouldn't change if you leave it today, because being desperate to be accepted is the reason you ain't. And if your state needed you, it wouldn't be a thing you needed a state.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
and you know that shit was burning up Smooth because he had to talk during it, not on some like, I beat all them. I beat all them. Like that almost makes it look like you're getting cooked even more. Especially in a setting where everybody else is quiet.
Yeah, and you can hear it.
And you can hear it, because then like if it's in the midst of like people cheering and then just saying like I beat all that, it's more like levity to it. And it's like kind of tucked in that greater energy. But if your only energy you're giving during your opponent's round without any crowd energy on top of it is defensiveness, it looks bad. It looks bad for you. That's a good point. Like it looked like he was getting cooked worse because of that. And low key, I think Random kind of cooked him that round.
Let's put a poll up in the chat.
That's my boy Smooth, but he was getting cooked that round.
Yeah, these are both our good friends, so there's no biasness here. Smooth or Random. I mean, I'm just glad both these guys got on the RBE stage and they got this look. I mean, it's sad that it had to be against each other, but I also think they were both so amazing that it was going to make a good battle no matter what. All right, polls in the chat. You guys vote for who you thought got round one.
Both underrated, both super fire. This is a perfect match.
Hell yeah.
Be motherfucking magic.
LA, we still in here? Yeah. All right, let's get it clear. I'm only doing this for the dough. But since you stupid with the jokes, how you Gothic in the face, but still Jewish in the nose? Bro, nobody in this room thinks you can fight. You look like the image people use to say Jesus is white. And y'all think that he nice. I hate his calm approach, all monotone with the most unexcited flow. Light, cause everything he writes is a joke. His one-liners be like, he heard I was on XXL and increased the size of his clothes. When I said the alien had a sixth sense, he thought the size of his, bro, we got completely different journeys. While you was cracking jokes, my hands was getting dirty. Traumatized from faces I had to place on obituaries. I paint pictures with my pen. That's the difference in our writtens. A violation in jury duty. That's the difference in our conviction. Picture a monster on the car. Picture a monster on the car while you was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the traumatized from faces I had different journeys. While you was cracking jokes, my hands was getting dirty. Traumatized from faces I had to place on obituaries. I paint pictures with my pen. That's the difference in our writtens. A violation in jury duty. That's the difference in our conviction. Picture a monster on the car. Picture a monster on the car while you was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I came number 1 in the tournament. The whole world had me losing, bro. ARP saw me battle on TV. We been through shit only a few would know. He literally saw me lose somebody somebody than win the money for the funeral. No studio.
True too. That's very true. Like one of Smooth's, like I don't know if it was somebody very close to him passed away during Bags and Bodies, like during the filming of it, and he like still went through and like yeah, it was really rough.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I came #1 in the tournament. The whole world had me losing, bro. ARP saw me battle on TV. We been through shit only a few would know. He literally saw me lose somebody, then win the money for the funeral. No studio. True story. True story. True story. He literally saw me lose somebody, then win the money for the funeral. No studio. How when you rap, it sound like you let a Ruger shoot. But your image look like you best friends with Scooby-Doo. Bro, we spin blocks like a Rubik. Bro, we spin blocks like a Rubik's Cubes. I'm anti-violence, but pro-Thule shoot. Down low, nigga. He a Rudy Poo. In the county, I heard a random program with the Fruity Loops. Who is dude? We hit Michigan and pressed pounds. I made a flip over flip phones. We had less water and more rock. We treated Flip like the Flipstones. A hit NM with some essays. He gonna feel like a real foreigner. Treat Albuquerque like Tijuana. Turn New Mexico to the real border. Scratch that. The gun author come and spar with a guard that punch harder. What we write is mixing dark with light like rum vodka, the slug popper. For the proper dirt, you should have dug harder. The fact they lay Pat down got me pissing on gunpowder. And that's the difference from when niggas put that on for their bars and the feeling when you hear a nigga that's really cut from the claw. Smooth.
Yo, you always rap about how bad you had it, like that's your hidden move. Your life sucked, we get it, dude, quit it, Smooth. But I believe every bit of struggle you're living through, cause that shit is a fucking struggle to listen to. Yo, you have your headshot on a website called Backstage. That shit sounds like Backpage.
What? Yeah. Someone in the background? What?
On a website called Backstage. That shit sounds like Backpage for when you can't get your act straight. Cause I could only, yeah, it's there, right? Cause I could only guess the type of things John Paul.
The defensiveness works against him right now, cause that's the punchline.
Yeah.
Act again, get your act straight. He's for acting. He's like, he's like, duh. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Backstage. That shit sounds like Backpage for when you can't get your act straight. Cause I could only, it's there, right? Cause I could only guess the type of things John Paul would do, but he did give himself a name that made all the dudes have to call him Smooth. The fuck is wrong with you? I'm surprised they even let you be an extra with how pitiful you act. So you really gotta wonder, what did he do for that? But shit, it's Cali Smoov. Says he's really cut from the cloth. Nah, I doubt it's true. I'm feeling something is off. You run your mouth when you're getting cooked and people can tell. Just shut the fuck up, dog. It's easy as hell. It's like they're whooping your ass and you're just eager to help. You really from the cloth. That material should speak for itself. Cause I want to believe him, but all bias apart, I'm finding it hard. If you were really real, you wouldn't feel you have to constantly remind us you are. Your slogan's lost all meaning. It's just been his act forever. Why don't you try and make your fucking gimmick rapping better? This like getting Master Shredder to rip through patent leather. Really be cut from the cloth when they have to stitch him back together. Cause I'm talking to him nice, but the words don't work for me.
3 in a row is crazy. It's like getting Master Shredder to rip through patent leather. Then he said the gimmick part after that. You should make your fucking gimmick rapping better.
No, that was.
That was the setup. That whole section is fire. What was the end bar right here?
Cloth when they have to stitch him.
Yeah, it's cut from a different cloth when they stitch him back
to Master Shredder to rack forever. Why don't you try and make your fucking gimmick rapping better? This like getting Master Shredder to rip through patent leather. Really be cut from the cloth when they have to stitch him back together. Cause I'm talking to him nice, but the words don't work for me. You bet the blade switch this bitch's attitude like Mercury in retrograde. Man, your career's been in a drought long as most your state. So you got on reality TV and your hopes were changed. They launched a whole streaming service to promote the name. So how was Cali watered down on coastal rain? Yo, bro, explain. But you're the season 1 Bags and Bodies champ. Well, that's a lot to take in. After years of getting bagged and bodied, he finally caught a stray win. But I think Bags and Bodies was the perfect spot to place him because his whole career he carried bags and bought his way in. Yo, you paid for views.
Yo, round one, the poll ended, and the chat had random 76% said of the chat said random took that first round.
All right, let's get it.
You paid for features. Even when you paid your dues, you ain't get paid for ether. You think you're friends with every battler you paid to beat you. You're the biggest mark in the world and still ain't famous either? Yo, take a breather. Shit, he should have been on Bags and Baddies. Really had him find his niche. Since you already have so much practice acting like a bitch. You always been a crybaby, and that's still how you measured on the tears. Now, we got his self-esteem, but it went and fogged the mirror. That's why you never seem to see yourself or reflect upon it clear. Got left behind every time the West forgot he's here, and you never thought it's weird? That tournament means nothing. You're not respected by your peers. You won a couple brackets just to reinforce the shelf they kept you on for years. And you can bring your whole city here to cheer. It isn't hiding the fact, but I guess it's hard selling out when no one's buying your act.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yo, round three, y'all still awake? We up, we up.
Crazy round from random. Very scathing, very fucking mean.
Yeah, and someone in the chat said this, and I was gonna speak on that as well. It was great counter writing from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like he's seen the angle, you know, Cali's approach in that second round, I think. But that round was close though.
Yeah.
That round was close. The counter writing and the order of it, I think, works to Random's advantage. One bar I had the thought of, it's not even is Cali watered down. So how is Cali watered down on Coastal Rain or whatever? Mm-hmm. And it's just the smallest thing, but it struck me when I said it. But like, wouldn't that make sense? That Cali would be watered down on Coastal Rain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So rather than like how, it might have been more effective. Nobody would notice it but me anyways. But like,
it makes
that
sense.
Explains why Cali, because he was on Coastal Rain, not how, because those two things could be argued as synonymous. A watered down Cali, Coastal Rain is, you know what I mean? But
maybe he was saying how Cali is always in a drought or something. I don't know. Just throwing it out there, you know?
yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try.
Okay, all right. But that was really close.
Good cop, bad cop. You know?
Bad cop. I think that round was closer. I still might have Random edging it a little bit. There was some things that he was saying well that like isn't necessarily filler, but wasn't like hard hitting throughout. Mm-hmm. Cali was rapping really well. I think it just comes down to preference on that round based on how effective you score Random's counter writing. Because that's like sort of the biggest thing that stands out to me is Smoov essentially walking into the trap or what stands out to me the most is Random essentially predicting and weaponizing the predictability of how Cali is going to come each round. And like knows that he would have done it that round. But that round was super close.
All right, top of the third. Smoov, let's go.
LA. I'm gonna switch it up this round. Can I do something a little different?
No.
That's cool with y'all.
That's the way you talk.
True story. In these third rounds, I usually take time to highlight.
No.
I'm gonna switch it up this round. Can I do something a little different?
No.
That's cool with y'all. True story. In these third rounds, I usually take time to highlight what happens in my life. Like most people still confused and caught up on social media's limelight. Another public figure dies like every single week is deep. How the media tries to normalize our beef. My challenge is to show the youth they ain't gotta feel the same. To feel accepted by their peers, they ain't gotta join a gang. I'll never.
Hold on, I'm gonna run some of this back. This is a short poll. Hey yo. Round two, the chat had scored Random by 80%, winning that. 80 to 19%.
All right, let's go. Random's up 2-0.
According to the chat.
According to the chat.
Single week.
But,
You know.
ooh, they're fucking stupid.
Social media.
They're watching. So.
They're watching us.
Yeah, we're fucking stupid.
Islam.
So, what's that, by association?
Like most people still confused and caught up on social media's limelight. Another public figure dies like every single week is deep. How the media tries to normalize our beef. My challenge is to show the youth they ain't gotta feel the same. To feel accepted by their peers, they ain't gotta join the gang.
All right, well, I guess my bad. Very positive. But why is Random standing like a puppet? Like he looks like
when he's look like fucking when Billy comes in the room and all the toys like
Billy?
Is it
Andy?
Billy? Andy, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he looks like he definitely is standing like fucking
yeah, like a puppeteer.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Show the youth they ain't gotta feel the same. To feel accepted by their peers, they ain't gotta join the gang. I'll never lose being conscious. My motto is the same. I'm trying to end gang violence and the poverty it chained. We trained each other to hate each other. And it bothers me to say, we see each other as enemies because it's harder to relate. I know that might have went over your head, but those last bars was to show my community still need activists too. It's not a name flip. They only seem random to you. True story. You never dug deep enough to see my intent. I'm a Garveyite, turning my dogs colorblind like a green-eyed pig. If it wasn't for battle rap, true story. If it wasn't for battle rap, you wouldn't see I exist. So let's start with how I said I'm a Garveyite, and the scope is showing me where the mark is. Spark clips, foes ending them, squeezing off pure adrenaline. If he survived, the world gonna wonder how he's still alive like George Zimmerman. Foes splitting them.
Mics?
Yeah.
I put a switch on the Maggie. That scope set us 10 steps back like the Rittenhouse family.
Jesus.
I'm temperamental over instrumentals. My life revolves around dead presidents like Jimmy Kimmel. We set the stage, all for one individual. Good lawyers that can turn a random death to an incidental. Wait. I said George Zimmerman, Kyle Rittenhouse, you get the triple, then I use it as a parallel how they turn random deaths into incidentals. You get my message? I don't need an angle, a top tier opponent, or a +1. And the only thing I make random about this battle is who I'm in front of. And that's the difference when you hear a nigga put them off in their bars and the feeling when you hear a nigga that's really cut from the cloth. Smooth.
All right.
Just did what we've all thought about doing, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Great fucking round from Smoov. I love that shit.
Yo, they can't do what I do. In every battle I've shown it. You're not special. This could have been any random opponent. Come and walk with me a second. See, most of the actors in this scene ain't being properly directed. The confidence is cockiness projected, insecurity that needs to be constantly protected. I can't honor or respect it, just a product of the game, where the only way to win is to stop from even playing. And everywhere I go, I see the problem is the same. I'm trying to change the rotation. Yo, you follow what I'm saying? But this could go the other way. I guess opposites attract. When they step inside the ring and I stop them in their tracks, put them in the background where they belong, ignore that mess. Why take center stage when the core lacks depth? But I bring it full circle, making shape of the
Okay, this is really stupid. What he's doing right here is super creative.
Yeah.
The scene right here where he's talking is like one of them it's like infomercials, like say no to drugs. Like he like steps out of the scene. He's like, we've all been affected by this, but just stop and think. And then like goes back into the scene. You know what I mean? Like a PBS.
It does sound like he's like breaking the fourth wall right now for sure.
Yeah, and it's like something about the framing and the talking while you're walking, and then it's like some text is gonna pop up on the screen like, are you being peer pressured? Called this line. But this
the
is
ring
really
and I stop them in their tracks, put them in the background where they belong, ignore that mess. Why take center stage when the core lacks depth? But I bring it full circle, making shape of the Rorschach test, because I'm just showing y'all how to use the format best. But that's just, that's right.
I will say, I wish I would have, me and Levi would have done that a little bit better. Like that, it's like we didn't really, because it's kind of hard to see what we were really doing. I mean, you could tell, but like I wish it was just like more exact.
Yeah, why didn't you keep following him? You stopped and he turned and you weren't there, and then he had to like come back to you.
That's the thing is, Levi just wasn't going fast. I can't do everything. Levi's pushing me, so it's like I have to look back and be like, hey, come back. you know, or if he's going too fast, I have to look back and be like, slow down. But I told him about this. I'm like, in Random's third, he's going to be like, let me change the direction. You're going to have to go backwards. So be aware of that in the third. And I think he was just like,
stopped early.
He didn't stop, but I think he just like, Random was like walking faster than we were going. And I think Levi was just like, he was keeping a pace. You know, he's like, and like, I think Random started walking faster. And so it looked like we stopped. But then when he was walking backwards, we were really going backwards, but you couldn't really tell. And that's like where I was like, I wish we would have pulled that off a little bit better, you know?
But that's really creative. And like the change direct, like he's using his motion to create is going hand in hand with the wordplay and spatial utilization. Super fire.
Yeah.
Really
And honor or respect it, just a product of the game, where the only way to win is to stop from even playing. And everywhere I go, I see the problem is the same. I'm trying to change the rotation. Yo, you follow what I'm saying? But this could go the other way. I guess opposites.
Come on,
Hurry up.
dude! It's like there's so many things. It's not
Well,
Levi.
look,
Levi did an amazing job.
We also seen Levi doing push-ups, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
He
dude,
gotta-
he's buffer than me now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like there's so much stuff like that in like the production of battle rap that I always like. I'm like I fucking wish I could fix this, fix that. Like in this battle especially, like fucking Smooth's mic is like somehow facing the other way. It's facing upside down, I think. So his chain, and I didn't tell him to take off his chains, so his chains are like bumping into his mic the whole time.
That's kind of an amateur move.
I know. Tell me about it.
Wearing chains.
Yeah, he looks cool though.
Looks fucking
he looks
sick.
cool.
Actually, it
That's all
adds
that
a good
matters.
little.
Yeah, totally.
It's like, damn, that fool got money.
Yeah, he's got money. Damn, he's rich.
Yeah.
And yo, you follow what I'm saying? But this could go the other way. I guess opposites attract. When they step inside the ring and I stop them in their tracks, put them in the background where they belong, ignore that mess. Why take center stage when the core lacks depth? But I bring it full circle, making shape of the Rorschach test, because I'm just showing y'all how to use the format best. But that's just, but yo, that's right. That's just what Random do. Cut to camera too. Motherfucker, you think I wanna battle you? Nah, you're just like all the rest. The performance and the bars, fighting for the same spot another $250,000 are. You should give it up and quit it, but forfeiting is hard. Your world revolves around fame and now you're orbiting a star. Yo, you sensitive, complaining. That's why you hardly get acknowledged. Your battles aren't debatable just cause you argue in the comments. And I know for someone like you how hard this is to process, but your wins don't mean a thing without the heart to admit your losses. And shit, that isn't even a hit below the belt. Every battle he's been in, we see this kid expose himself as if it's show and tell, but that gimmick's old as hell. And with those bad attempts you make to try and fit the role you're dealt, you only pigeonhole yourself. Let's get it straight. This is a battle starring me on RBE. You were just a spot for Avocado to fill, but he spent so long pretending that he thought it was real. Now it's time to take your medicine and swallow the pill before that 50K gets pissed away to hospital bills. I got a code as a man that I'm following still, and I live by those letters like the Hollywood Hills. But I could pen poems and Zen cones, instead going the road that's less known. When all that's left of us is cold and dead bones, I'll be a skeleton still holding 10 toes. You can't hang with the new but too old to let go. So I'll give you your flowers, picking rows of headstones. Ooza.
Good shit, gang. Oh, dog, you did your thing, nigga.
Oh yeah, man.
Great fucking battle from both these gents.
Great battle.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it, the way it's filmed. The energy, small room. It's more focused on just them rapping. And they both do well in that format in different ways. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to like land a punchline and say, y'all didn't get it?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't get the joke?
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, they're
Totally.
confident enough to like create their own energy and cadence and not have to rely on any feedback. They both did really well. I had definitely had Random taking that third as well. Like, in the first part, like, you could argue the payoffs are a little dry, but it's all building toward the bigger point. And what he's doing with the space is super creative. And then from format to use the format best, rhyming with Rorschach test too, crazy. It really heats up as far as like payoffs and also just scathing, like I'm talking to your soul right now shit, which I'm always partial to. Like really good. He cooked that third round. I had the second round pretty debatable, and Random taking 1 and 3 clear, but Smoov cooking too. I thought it was competitive, and yeah, they're both great for just rapping. I like that. That was a good matchup. Curation by the god. People like Essam would do good in that format if he could fucking remember anything. Pass would be really great in that format. Like the rapping ass motherfuckers, they don't need, you know what I mean? Need this like, what? Cheer for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Totally.
And I cook everybody, but what you know, that's all right. ARP's retired from the booking big dogs. You know
nah, there's some people he wants to see in the full circle setting still. Hit up ARP guys, tag him, tell him that we need another full circle. I know that he's been, on his blog and shit. He's doing a great job. Everybody's like feeding the streets with the whole Kendrick Drake thing. But let's get it back to, the meat and potatoes of this shit. Let's get some full circles battles up in this bitch. And as always, salute to Random, salute to Cali Smoov, both my guys, very talented. I'm really happy how this battle turned out, how they both performed, and all that jazz.
Chat had 77% of chat had Random taking that third round as well. So chat scored it as a bit of a churty.
Yes, sir.
Came out and did his thing. You know what I mean? He rode the train that he lives on all the way to the battle. You know what I'm saying? Popped out, did his work. You know
totally.
What I'm saying? You can't be mad at that.
But yeah, guys, wonderful battle. Go peep the rest of the full circle battles. Aver vs. Ill Will is a classic. Ice Pack Saga's fucking great. And go tell ARP we need more full circle battles. Also, go run on over to patreon.com/ILLMACTV. ILLMAC has a One Above sessions that
New
we
freestyle.
just did yesterday. It's posted up there. It's fucking
This shit is beautiful.
4 minutes of heat.
We shot it at Magic Hour. It's over a Drake beat. What more do you want?
Exactly.
The winner, duh.
Yeah, word. Yeah, let's really get into that.
Yeah. Trying to make this go viral.
Yeah, come on.
Drake 3-0.
Drake.
Go watch my Drake.
Drake
my
6-0.
celebrate. It's called Victory Lap.
Yeah.
I rap from Drake's perspective. You know?
Oh my god, amazing. But yeah, guys, go sub to ILLMAC's Patreon, illmac.com, merch on the way. ILLMAC and Geechee Gotti's going to drop soon, as well as free butter. And then, from the Ruin Your Day side of things, I saw that Clayton gifted a bunch of people memberships in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Salute to that. Salute to Clayton. He's killing it. We were watching fucking A-Ward and Real Sick before this got taken down, and I wanted to mention how good of a job Clayton did with filming that. It looks really, really fucking good.
Come on, Clay, man.
And then rideordie.com for the merch. This shirt is up there. It's the ILLMAC and Geechee Gotti shirt.
Go get it. Clayton's trying to take it down. So that's the one thing he's not killing.
Yeah.
So
the more you guys buy that shirt, the longer we can keep it up.
I think we only sold like 2 last month, and he's like, I think we're done with you, dude.
Yeah. So somebody go purchase that.
Avo had to fight to have me on watch because Clayton was like, what's the ROI on having him? He's not moving any shirts right now.
He's like the Wizard of Oz now. He's like the guy behind the curtain. His head is really right here. It's like this big.
Go get some merch at rideordie.com, man.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Me and Geechee need the money. I ain't battled in a couple months, man. You know what I'm saying? If you could please just cop a shirt.
It's hard out here.
Come on.
And then,
Salute to everybody that joined the writers community as well.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Let's see some conceited emotes in the chat.
Oh, yeah. And we also got a bunch of new emotes. We got Pat Stay ones. Can I see
RIP
these?
the legend.
Yeah, we got the Pat Stay, the moonwalking with steel-toed boots on. I just posted that.
Fire.
We got a Jazz Face. Man, these are kind of hard to see because I'm fucking blind. We got.
Dude, you gotta get.
I know.
man.
We got O Solo. We got Jay Black.
We gotta watch an O Solo battle next time. That's what I was saying.
We just did. We watched O Solo and Ines. You weren't there. You weren't here for this?
Dude, the time before that, I was trying to watch an O Solo battle. And you're like, no, we're gonna watch something.
Would be
and
really,
then after I'm gone, you watch an actual O Solo. That was my idea.
He'd be really stoked to hear you see this or hear you say that.
I suggested that to watch the last time I was on. You're like, we gotta watch a URL battle.
We watched O Solo Ines.
Clayton said we gotta watch we gotta watch a million of you guys.
I said that. But yeah, O Solo's the GOAT. We'll watch an O Solo battle next time. Next time.
That's what I wanted to. That's the one I suggested watching. What? And you shot me down.
No. You didn't even know O Solo battled Ines.
Yes, I did. I seen the clips.
What league?
It was on, I forget, but it looks like a shoe store or something. It's like a small, I seen clips from it.
Yeah. I'm not.
From both of them.
I ain't trying to call you out. All right, Free Butter coming soon. Patreon.com, ILLMAC TV, Patreon.com, Ruin Your Day Now.
We got to set up O Solo versus Random on Full Circle.
Woo! You know what's kind of crazy? O Solo doesn't really perform. He just stands in one spot, so it would actually be perfect.
I'm
just like
saying,
orbiting
bro.
around him. He's just like
it'll be so good.
Looking at the camera.
Let's set up O Solo versus Random. That'd be fire.
All right, ARP. I'll holler at you tonight. All right, guys. Thursday we'll do a watch. So tune in then. Me, Geechee, maybe this guy. We'll see you then. Peace out.